Drawings and project specifications contain a variety of symbols that must be accurately interpreted by welders in order to meet the design specifications. The basis for interpreting these symbols is an understanding of welding symbol construction. First, it's important to understand the difference between a welding symbol and a weld symbol. A welding symbol, as shown here, is a symbol that represents the specifications for producing a welded joint. Notice the horizontal reference line with an arrow line at one end. The arrow line, which can be on either side of the reference line, points to the location of the weld. Many welding symbols will also include a weld symbol. A weld symbol indicates the weld type. It is connected to the reference line of the welding symbol. The welding symbol also contains information on the size of the weld, as well as its surface finish. The tail of the welding symbol is where additional information about the weld can be found, such as the welding and cutting process, or which electrode type to use. Let's take a deeper look at some symbols for welds, the location of weld symbols, how combining weld symbols works, and how to interpret multiple reference lines. Select each item to learn more. There are 5 basic types of weld joints: butt joint, corner joint, T-joint, lap joint, and edge joint. Of welds are found on the welding symbol. Size data is found to the left of the weld symbol, and the length of the weld is found to the right of the weld symbol. Dimensions can be represented as fractions, decimals, or metric measurements. Select each weld type to learn more about the sizing and dimensioning of each type of weld. A fillet weld is a type of weld made in a corner. It joins 2 perpendicular welding surfaces and is triangular in shape. The size of a fillet weld is determined by the length of the legs or sides of the largest triangle that can be drawn within the fillet weld cross-section. Typical fillet welds have equal-sized legs, so only one size will be given. The size is placed to the left of the fillet weld symbol. For fillet welds with unequal legs, the size of each leg will be placed within parentheses or brackets to the left of the fillet weld symbol, with a drawing or explanation included regarding leg orientation. The dimension or length of a fillet weld is shown to the right of the fillet weld symbol. Intermittent fillet welds will be shown with a dash between the length of each segment and the pitch, or center-to-center distance between welds. Groove welds are made in the groove between 2 pieces of beveled metal. There are several factors to consider when sizing all types of groove welds. Groove preparation refers to how deep the groove extends into the base metal. If the weld extends all the way through the joint, there is no need to show a preparation size. If the groove weld only extends partway through the joint, the depth will be shown to the left of the symbol. For partial joint penetration groove welds, the depth of the groove and the weld size will both be shown, with the depth of the groove shown first and the weld size shown in parentheses. If a root opening is required, the root opening dimension will be found within the symbol. Above or below the welding symbol, the angle for the type of groove can be found. The dimension of the groove weld will be found to the right of the groove weld symbol. If the weld extends the full length of the joint, there will be no dimension shown to the right of the weld symbol. A plug weld is made within a circular hole in one member of a joint. It fuses that member to another member. The size of a plug weld is the hole diameter, and it will be shown to the left of the welding symbol after the diameter symbol. The number of plug welds will be found below the symbol, with the depth of fill shown inside the plug weld symbol if it will not be completely filled. If needed, the angle of the countersink will be shown above or below the weld symbol. The pitch will be shown to the right of the plug weld symbol. Slot weld symbols will only contain a depth of fill number if the slots are partially filled. Typically, the width of the slot will be shown to the left of the weld symbol, and the length of the slot will be shown on the right of the weld symbol, followed by a dash and the pitch. All other information will be shown in a special detail on the print. Symbols are used to provide special instructions applicable to the welding symbol. The weld all-around symbol is a small circle around the point where the arrow line and reference line meet. This symbol indicates that the weld should extend completely around the joint. The field weld is represented by a small flag at the point where the arrow line and reference line meet. It can point left, right, up, or down. This symbol indicates that the weld is to be made somewhere other than the location of the initial construction. The contour finish symbol is represented by a letter placed next to the welding symbol. Different letters correlate with different finishing methods. Other weld symbols are less common. Backing is used to control melt-through at the root of the weld, and can be made of various materials, such as metal strips or ceramic tape. The backing symbol will be placed on the reference line, opposite a groove weld symbol. Details about the material, size, and shape of the backing will be noted in the tail of the welding symbol. Spacers are used to control burn-through at the root of the joint, and are most often used with double groove joints. The spacer symbol will be centered on the reference line, with additional notes about the spacer found in the tail of the welding symbol. A back weld is made after the groove weld, while a backing weld is made before it. A note telling which weld to make will be in the tail of the welding symbol. The melt-through symbol indicates that complete penetration from one side of a joint and root reinforcement is necessary. The amount of melt-through will be found to the left of this symbol. Surfacing weld symbols indicate that weld is to be used to build up a surface. The depth of the buildup will be found to the left of the symbol. According to the AWS, edge welds join the edges of two or more parallel or nearly parallel members. Spot welding uses a series of small spots of weld to join sheet metal. The type of spot weld will be noted in the tail of the welding symbol, and the size of the spot will be shown to the left of the spot weld symbol. Seam welding uses different processes to join two pieces of sheet metal in a seam. The specific process to be used will be noted in the tail.